Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello and welcome back to Blue Tries Deathbound, the new party-based Souls-like game. Really interesting both in its mechanics as well as its lore and its tone and its themes. I'm really excited to dive in a little bit more. So last time we did unlock this new character, which is Anna Lepus. She is an assassin capable of doing backstabs as well as this really cool leap attack. And she has crossbow for range, and we have Theron Guillotine, who is our crusader. These two are essentially diametrically opposed, one being a crusader of death, that is Theron, and one being a member of the Church of Life in Anna Lepus. Right, so we are in this new room, lots and lots of enemies at our, well, I guess disposal is probably the right word.
Creepy little bugger. What the fuck is going on?
All right, let's get the shield guy coming this way. Oh, just kidding, apparently. Come on. Let's try a parry. Way too early. Come on now. There it is. Oh, but I missed the riposte. Now, one thing to note, and I don't think the tutorial has taught us this, but this was in the demo. Goodness gracious, when you are playing as a different or a new character, or essence rather, when you actually attack an enemy, I think specifically with melee, you get back up. You get health back for your other essences. Oh, these walls are killing me, quite literally. All right, never mind. Let's do a nice R2. There we go. So we got full sync going on. Make sure we are reloading with our crossbow. There we are. Yep, you can see that Theron's health is climbing up. Oh. And we can actually pick up bolts. That makes sense because we don't just simply regenerate those 9 bolts. All right. So it's really interesting to consider your other essences as a resource, which is exactly what this game is kind of essentially purporting to have. All right, I imagine this is not yet activated. Or perhaps it is, maybe that, oh, careful. Let's go ahead and heal up Anna Lepus a bit. Beautiful. Should we try and take that elevator? I think so. See if it goes anywhere. It does. Oh, right. I remember that we were trying to activate this before and it wasn't yet available. Perfect. Nice little shortcut. Even though I don't fully know that we needed to actually go back that way. Anyway, I do want to see if it's just the melee that gets Theron's health back or if the crossbow will also do it. All right, let's try nice range attack here. That definitely healed him. So we can use this to get some of the lesser enemies. Hey, morph dodge, all right. Morphing done during dodges. Perform a morph while dodging. Requires a slot of sync, which is the blue bar at the bottom. You gain sync each time an enemy is hit or a perfect dodge is executed. If low in stamina, morph dodge to another essence to keep evading. Oh, that's complicated. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that as much as I'd like. All right, we got a big guy down there. He definitely gave me some trouble in the demo. But we'll save. Oh, bother. All right, love having the range option. And let's go back to Theron. That way we can heal up Anna. I really do think that's a very interesting mechanic. Okay, stagger indicator. So this is the kind of surrounding the reticle while you're targeting an enemy. We saw that on the very first boss. Some enemies have high poise, making them hard to stagger. The radial bar around the lock-on target will fill as you do damage. When it gets full, the enemy will be instantly staggered, interrupting his action and leaving him vulnerable for a moment. The stagger bar resets after a few seconds without taking damage. Morph strikes inflict bonus poise damage. Now remember, a morph strike rather. Oh, and we did just get some freezing liquids. But the morph strikes are when you actually switch to a new essence during an attack. So if I were to swing with Throne and then perform an essence change, I would get a morph strike along with that. Now, do we have the freezing containers on here? No. Let's throw that on because we might actually end up needing it against this guy. Okay. Damage isn't bad. I'm going to try a morph strike. Big hit. Big hit with Anna. Actually, not nearly as big as I had hoped. Whoa! Watch it. Oh, big damage. Good hit. Oh, back up. Not a bad kill. Not a bad kill. A little bit dark. A little bit dark in here. Tell you what, let me pause the video for just a second. Okay, there we go. Brightened it up a little bit just in the game itself. Hopefully that helps out. Oh, more freezing flasks. I didn't even use any of those. The item up there is probably just an Anna bolt. In fact, I'm not even sure I know how to get there. Echoes from the past can only be accessed by memory owners. Let's see if this is Theron's. It is Theron's memory.
Look below you. The contraptions that cleanse the polluted water, making it once again fresh and drinkable. The immortal city, indeed.
Blasphemy! You fancy another flogging, Luke Hodge?
Merely contemplating is all. Something to tell the ladies back at home.
Immortal city's excrement. How romantic.
More appealing than tales of decapitation.
Pray, what holds such appeal?
Forgive us, sire. Idle chatter. No harm intended.
Do you know why, following Our Lady's teaching, our founders forbade the kind of profane knowledge the vermin here covet? It was because it can so easily infect the essences and minds of the weak-willed. So leave it be.
Indeed, sir. Our apologies, sir.
Keep a watchful eye on the Essence Mancer's hideout. Our scouts, with me!
And there we have Theron's memory. You can access it again if you want to watch it, but we did just get a memory point. And here we have the tutorial. You've received a memory point. You can use it to unlock a new talent for the respective essence at a phylactery. Each essence can unlock unique talents that grant abilities and effects for its owner or other bound essences. So once we get to a phylactery, we'll be able to utilize that. Now maybe I could drop down? Not so sure that it's worth the risk. Alright, are any of these gonna hatch? Oh, I do believe that's another phylactery. Right there. But before we go there, make sure we get all of our loot. Ooh, why is this warning me now? Morph ready indicator. When a sync bar slot is filled, your active essence receives a blue glow when in battle, meaning you can perform a morph strike. When the sync bar is full, the glow becomes brighter, meaning you can perform an ultra morph strike, which is what I did try. Oh, crud. Sorry. I'm now remembering these enemies and how tough they are. So I need to get these going. There we go. Back up. Uh-oh. I don't know what you just did, but I didn't like it. Hopefully freeze you because I need to heal. What? Why am I blowing up? I honestly don't know, but I'll take the backstab. Oh, I just did a double morph. That was pretty cool. That was very, very cool. All right. So, let's grab this. What do we get? Ooh, an artifact. Chains of Consequence. So, Mystic bonus +0, 15% attack weight. Ancient bonus is +10% damage power against afflicted enemies. I like that. I like both of those. Oh, we didn't read it though. To the followers of Goddess Death, chains evoke penitence, strength, and above all, the binding between all that is alive and the goddess herself. All right, good. More crystallized essence. And no going that way. So there's that one item that, again, is probably just an Anabolt. I don't know if it's worth running back. Probably. We'll just do it quickly. And there's items above that phylactery room too. Oh, there's a couple items. All right, let's take a moment. And there may be some that are out of reach. You know what I didn't try? Can I? Okay, can't destroy the fire extinguishers. Well, up here, I believe is where we had the first deviation, right? Yeah, okay. Deviation in terms of where I split off from what I perceive to be the kind of the main path. Okay, large crystallized essence, actually. I'm glad I went back for that one. And ancient seeds, okay, actually. Worthwhile on both accounts. Oh, can't go that way. Now, right now, I could... We have a phylactery coming up, so it doesn't matter. But I could switch to Throne, use my Essence Enhancer to give him 80 health, but then Anna would lose 40.
Essence Mancer's handiwork. Those green bastards are the ones who meddle with ancient relics. Some fancy spell or ritual or whatever.
Let's find us an Essence Mancer then, heathen. If we hurt him enough, he'll dispel our malediction.
That's all you bastards know, isn't it? Violence and suffering.
She's an assassin. Who is she to speak? Level up by acquiring new skills. Each skill affects all essences. The cost of skills is based on your current level. When you die, current unspent experience is dropped at that spot. So I have 3,800. I could also use some essence crystals, but I'd rather use those as kind of on-the-spot healing. But let's see how many this is going to give us. Okay. Oh, wow. Starts very cheap. 128 for our first level. Yeah, so it is a bit of a skill web, and each of the essences do have particular skills, so that'll help them more than the others. So let's see. Can we... Yeah, we have to use the D-pad. So here's Analepis. Analepis focuses on maximum stamina and melee power as well as movement speed. And then Thrones up here. Tolerances, max poise, defenses, max health, max stamina. So even though it is in his skill block. As it says on the left-hand side, it does affect all essences. So, max health is definitely good. Melee power is good for everyone. I might head up towards Throne. It'll just help out with defense. So let's do this. So we got max stamina. Oh, what is that one? Oh, that's range power. Let's do max health. Let's do melee power. +5 to critical bonus. So this would affect his riposte as well as what I would imagine is Anna's and Alepus's backstab. I will take that. So let's see, the Grim Reaper. I like that some of these actually have kind of lore behind them. Woe to the unbelievers, for your blessed blade is ever thirsty and ever ready. There will be no quarter, no mercy for the heretic. You are not a slayer of men, you are a redeemer, reaping sin, rot essences back to her glorious in praise. Praise be, you are not a slayer of men, you are a redeemer. Boy, that just sounds unbelievably cultish. You are her shield, the rock wall against the tide of filthy infidels, threatening death's pristine halls. This is your call, this is your mission. You will never falter, you will never bend, you will never break. Life is pain, excruciating and unyielding pain. Yet the faithful must endure and provide in death's hallowed service, ready to sacrifice anything and everything with the unwavering hope of a meaningful end to the suffering. I really like this one. Oh, but this one also has sync gain and critical. Let's do 1 point into Defender of Faith and 1. Oh, we don't have quite enough. Wow, that's actually gotten more expensive pretty quickly. It started at 128. I'm now up to over 1096. I could use an essence, and I might actually just do that. Oh, don't want to cancel it. I want to confirm. So I will actually use an essence and go back in, but also we don't have any ways to upgrade these just yet. But if I go to my talent, Analepus doesn't have any MP, but Throne has 1. So what do we have here? Receives 5% bonus shield stability for every conflict Throne has. Ooh, put him with some other essences where he's conflicted and he gets extra shield. Throne's fanatical behavior, and yes, I am going to read all this, embodies an uncompromising pursuit of his religious ideals, the dogmas from the prophetistic universal church of the reliefs of death. Disagreements and different worldviews are not welcome in his black and white world and serve only to raise his defenses. That is a phenomenally written description to explain why Zealot's Burden actually gives you increased shield absorption. Holy Retribution, parried enemies take more damage. Now that's interesting because it doesn't say riposted enemies take more damage, but rather parried. So could you, in theory, parry an enemy and then just attack them as regular, or maybe even perform a morph strike? That'll be interesting. Death is the singular true meaning of life. Yet devotion is not a pursuit of demise, but a dedication to shaping oneself as a vessel of her divine will, to elevate the essence bestowed upon oneself before returning to her. Daring to harm a servant of Goddess Death is a mortal sin, and it must be dealt with immediate and severe repercussions. Her will be done. Ever vigilant. Shield absorption increases with missing sync. 0 sync gives a full absorption bonus. The true enemy is faceless, for heresy lurks in every shadow. Trained from a young age by stern tutors in the ways of Lady Death, and then burning those tutors at the stake apparently, Throne of House Guillotine learned to remain watchful against the ever-present perils of sin, whatever guise it may wear. Knight Commander, while in synergy, so this would be alongside an essence that goes along with my ideologies. While in synergy, gain 50% stamina cost reduction on next attack after blocking hits. Fascinating. No common warrior in Death's army, the Crusader of Death is a leader of men, an anointed knight commander in the famed order of St. Louisa, praised by his noble peers for his grit and tactical prowess. Purifying Flames increases the fire tolerance of all bound essences. I like that it helps everyone. The Church of Death tenants hail fire, as a holy tool paramount for the weeding out of sin and the sinful, as well as the chosen element of cleansing and purification for essences sent back to Death's holy embrace. Death's Grace. Ooh, Theron's Morph Strikes have a 15% lifesteal bonus. Lifesteal being what I do when I'm attacking as Theron to heal the other essences, and vice versa. Reaping an infidel's essence back to the goddess's embrace fills Theron with an indescribable joyous feeling, a jubilant energy that spreads throughout his body in a bout of righteous fervor, a blessing from Death herself. Now, actually, I might be misspeaking. This makes it sound like if I Morph Strike as Theron, so for example, if I am attacking as Anna Lepis and Morph Strike into Theron, then I get 15% of that damage dealt as health. That might be what we take, because that sounds very cool. Thou shalt kill. Can morph during riposte to increase damage using sync. Oh, shoot. Now that sounds cool. During his days of holy pilgrimage at the Temple of the First to Die in the heart of Kruzgan, Theron has sworn a solemn oath to deliver sinful to eternal salvation by any means necessary. I'm going to go with this one, actually. Just because I really do want to focus on riposte. I think that sounds very fun. Now, I have no conflicts or synergies. But if I unequip Anna, and then I put her here... so she's... Looks like she's not conflicted or synergistic, but a little bit of both. Plus 50% critical bonus, minus 15% max stamina. But if we want to go for crits, that might be the way forward. That is very, very cool. And look, you can actually see the line over Theron and Anna indicating... Well, I guess if we go here... Well, first off, I don't have any of those. Can I use the essences right from this bar? It doesn't seem like you can, which is a bummer. So let's just use one of those. And that is, I believe, enough for the one level up I wanted. Yes, it is. All right, so 1 point into Grim Reaper. And then... Oh, sorry. Still wanted to check this out. Because I wanted to view the synergy. So if I go here... It's a conflict. Okay, so it is a conflict. Wow, and it even has... Anointed by the goddess. They actually have their own names. When one walks the path of their goddess, one ought to leave something behind. A piece of oneself burned as an offering at her altar. Theron left family, title, and blood behind. Anna burned her bridges. Theron burned his own father. Such price can never be taken lightly. The other side is more than an adversary. It's a total mockery of one's sacrifice. This game, they've gone out of their way to... I wish they went out of the way to put a railing up, but they've gone out of the way to really flesh this world out.
What happened? How is it that I am still... No. Our Lady's ways are not ours to question. I live to serve her will.
Alrighty. So you actually get a little bit of flavor text there when you first die. I can get on board with that. Alright, so we want to... Yeah, that's what we want. Want to get some nice criticals here. That was completely unnecessary, but it was very cool to do. Jar of Strength. I don't think we've had that one yet. That is new. Increases... I will... Hey. Should have switched to Theron to get that health back. But anyway. Increases melee power by 30% for 60 seconds for all essences. That 30% is a lot. One scoop of this will increase your physical prowess for some time. Mix with water for better ingestion. It's creatine powder. Oh, that's great. I love the references to the real world modern technology and nutrition. Ready? Perfect dodge. Oh. Oh, you. And go ahead and reload. Alright, let's switch to Throne so we can get some health back. Hey, lifesteal! Well, there we go. When you deal damage, all inactive bound essences are healed based on the damage dealt. When low in health, morph to another essence to heal injured ones. Again, this is where the game really, really starts to get very interesting. I'll take it. Freezing liquid flask, good, good. Is that Arthas from World of Warcraft? Easy boss fight, first try.
Death give me strength. I've seen that creature before. It was cold and without breath. The empty shell of a man. Its very existence a mockery to my goddess.
Don't we mock your old missus as well, Crusader?
You understand nothing, foolish woman. This is but a test of faith.
Now that enemy, that creature that just fell, I do believe I could have kind of poked his corpse in the very first area in the Essence Labs when I fought that first boss, and then we both kind of came crumbling down. But I instead went after the boss directly. Ah! Okay. Why do I occasionally blow up? I'm confused. Was that because of the fire that was put on me? I'm not sure, but I gotta be careful. All right, this is seemingly progress. So let's head back a little bit. Ah, truly gutted by the lack of a drop or a slide off of ladders. Is there a plunge attack? Nope. No, there's not. I don't think that's how you access the boss fight. I could be wrong. Alright, so just that crystallized essence. Okie doke. Oh, and I gotta remember that I can also switch to the essence that has the highest stamina, or the alternative essence that has the highest stamina, just with triangle. That could potentially really, really save me. Okay, blocked by rubble, I believe.
Well, well, well. Look over there. An essence lancer. Goddess. He was just a bloody kid. Wait, what's this? It's like something's drawing me and won't bloody relent.
So you feel it as well?
And now we get our next essence.
I'm Tekri Haudai, servant of Goddess Life, and the youngest person ever to join the Essence Mancers.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to synergize very well with Theron or Anna.
Papa, look, Adu got better. See?
Haudai, get away from it.
But look, Papa, he's all better now. I made him well again.
No, Haudai, my dear. Listen to your papa. Get away from it, please.
No, Papa, I cured him. I can play with him again. See? I missed him so much.
Oh my.
Back then, before I understood my abilities for what they truly were, my own father would have had me believe I was cursed.
What you reading, little brother?
Oh, hi, Qianlun. Well, this one's Moses Setula's history. It relates to the last days of the first civilization and the decline of the great cities. He contradicts Friar Sanj's body of work. Can you believe it? He theorized that humankind must have lost their immortality overnight. Can you even imagine, sister? 1 minute, you're eternal. There are people in the world who have seen the dawn of time. Think of all the knowledge they must have gathered. And then it was all taken from them in the blink of an eye. Imagine the chaos.
You little bookworm. You know, Father's really worried. The healer thinks this disease is connected to your abilities. I am so sorry, little brother, but it may not have a cure. If word reaches the church,
Then you're going to protect me, right, sis?
I take care of you, and you keep teaching me that interesting stuff. Deal?
So their history, well, he's probably going to speak here in a second.
My condition left me deformed and with blisters spreading over my skin, so father didn't want the other villagers to see me. I had only my books and my sister Qianlun as company.
I'll keep that thought for when we exit this memory.
What is this, father? You're sending me away?
These men are here to take you to the Reparation Monastery. They're willing to do whatever is in their power to rid you of your condition.
And what if they cannot, Father? What do you think they'll do?
It is for your own good, son.
You are not taking her die!
Haudai is an Essence Mancer spellcaster. Spellcasting produces heat. This is another interesting mechanic they introduced that decays over time. Casting spells at full heat will trigger an overheat explosion that deals damage to you and to nearby enemies. So we got R1 Corruption Orb, R2 Acid Pool, L1 Corruption Enchantment, and L2 Curse of Decay. Alright, so we got some poison. There is an acid pool. Let's see if we can just lead you in. You can see that heat meter building up. Oh, it is interesting. I believe that's the way we came, is it not?
Qianlun was badly hurt, but we managed to escape Klingazar. We traveled until we reached the kingdom of Krulisgon.
Good news, young one. Your sister is going to be fine. She has a remarkable will to live.
Thank you.
That's all right, boy. You're allowed to feel. What you did was very courageous, and nothing short of a miracle. That you managed to keep her alive all the way from Klingazar. Life herself must be working through you. It is Haudai, correct?
Yes.
Pleased to meet you, Haudai. I'm Solon.
They were called the Essence Mancers as an affront by some who didn't approve the use of their powers, of our powers. We liked the name. We embraced it. Solon says we must be heading out soon. He says we have a very important purpose and must not waste our time.
Is that so? And what purpose is that?
Forgive me, sister, but I promise not to say anything about it. I'll send instructions on how to find us as soon as I can.
Good. Because you better believe I'll find you, little brother. Remember our promise to each other? I still have much to learn. And apparently you soon will have much to teach.
Oh, Kian, I'll miss you so much.
Hush now. This is no goodbye. I'll see you again soon. I hope you can forgive Father one day.
Qianlun went back to Klingazar. As for me, my home was no longer there. Mine became the free city of Akratya, where the glorious first civilization once rose, and where it fell.
When you're ready. Remarkable, son. If you keep on training with Aetalos, perhaps you'll become an even better reanimator. And you must keep seeking the knowledge of the first civilization. For that, you can count on a learner, the expert on all things regarding the first ones.
The essence on this one remains corrupted.
Indeed. I believe it's the recipient that's the problem.
We got the best we could out of our flesh dolls. Time to step up. I'm proud of you, son. Together, we'll accomplish the unthinkable. Together, we'll bring back the gift of immortality.
So before I exit the memory, let me just reclaim that thought that I had a little bit ago when young what is his name? I should know this. Haudai. When young Haudai was reading his book, and he was talking about how the first civilization, which I fully believe is just us now in modern times, that they were immortal and they lost that immortality overnight. And I'm wondering if the history books were written in such a way that our long lives and our modern technology and our modern medicine that we celebrate today was considered close enough to immortality. That's how their history books were written, when in fact it was just, again, modern technology and modern medicine, which was lost after that first civilization fell.
The Essence Mancers became my family, and Solon like the father I never had. One who accepted me for who I was. My head...
Hear me now,
splitting.
Essence Mancer. You will tell me how to break this curse.
What? Who are you? How are you doing this?
Brilliant. Of all the bloody mangers around here, it seems we stumbled upon a clueless pop.
Wait, who?
Welcome to the party, kid.
So this is now going to be very interesting, and I'm just running back just to see if there's any loot amongst these train cars that I may have missed. Doesn't look like it. But you can see that Anna and Haudai actually have a synergy, whereas I I thought that there'd be a conflict, considering she, despite being more aligned with life, she still does seem to hate all essence mancers. There we go. Essence conflicts and synergies. Essences with opposing ideals and adjacent slots in the party can create conflicts indicated by an orange line connecting them, or a synergy if they share common ideals indicated by a blue line. Conflicts will grant a unique buff, and debuff synergies will grant a unique buff. Manage conflicts and synergies by adjusting your bound essence composition at the phylactery. So we can't just change it on the fly, but that will be interesting to see what we can get by putting Haodai next to Throne. Of course, we know it's going to be a heavy conflict. Okay, let's try this. Ready? Heavy strike with Anna. That was an ultra morph strike, which was obviously completely unnecessary, but still pretty fun to perform. Also, sync does seem to be gained pretty quickly. All right, looks like there is where's the memory? Oh, it's right here. And it is Haodai. That makes sense.
I appreciate you coming, Haodai.
Oh, spare me. I'm only here out of respect for all that you've taught me. There's only one thing I wish to hear. Have you changed your mind?
Haodai,
Then there's nothing more for us to say.
I'm afraid so. I'm so sorry.
What are you... She tried to kill me. Halurna? No, that can't be right. It makes absolutely no sense.
Kid, she didn't try. She bloody well succeeded.
Why would she do this to me? Why?
You know nothing, do you, boy? You're just a foolish child messing with forces way beyond your ken. You're dead. You just haven't accepted her gift yet. And I've been cursed to bear your essence. The two of you, parasitic scum, tarnishing my being like disease-ridden ticks.
Halurna knew I would always side with Solon. She must be planning to take over. Damn it! I must warn my master before it is too late!
Good hit. Oh, that one, if you get hit by the first hit. Oh my. Yeah, if you get hit by that first hit of the shield bash, you're in trouble. One thing that I've noticed that's a bit odd, oh, here's that other item we saw a while ago, is the dialogue. I actually really love the inter-party dialogue a lot, but... Okay, we have a couple of new items to read. They talk over themselves a lot, and I don't know if that's because just the localization. Maybe this was originally in, I believe this is a Brazilian game, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we got Volatile Flask. Flask that explodes on impact, causing damage and burning areas in a small area. Alcohol seems to have always been around, and back in the first civilization, they seem to have developed quite the taste for it. Too much time on their hands. That's fair. Anesthetic. Ignores poise damage on normal hits for 60 seconds. Now, what would that be? I'm not sure what that medical device is in the image. If you know, let me know in the comments. Being immortal doesn't make one immune to pain. The old ones came up with this solution, handy for operations and fights. Oh, wait a minute. Is it just nitrous oxide, maybe? We found these aplenty at the old hospital. Seems like their body regrowth procedures, however advanced, were still undeniably painful. Yeah, though, that might be some sort of nitrous oxide gas. Laughing gas, if you will. Also, what killed Steve Martin in Little Shop of Horrors, and if you know, you know. All right. Wouldn't mind. Oh no! Darn it! Just broke lock on right as I was trying to attack him. That's okay. Oh, can get you. Perfect. Gives my other friend some health. I hope you don't attack me while I'm on a ladder. That'll feel rather cheap. Nope. Perfect. Okay, time for shield. That was an imperfect parry, because I did take some damage. Oh, we're right above the phylactery. Oh, how great. That is perfect. And kick that down. Not going to go there just yet, but it's nice to have that option. And now we're on the other side of that impenetrable water that claimed me once before. I have 7 of these. I might use some to heal a bit. Just to be on the safe side. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually going to be a boss fight. Oh, hey, I know you. So we meet again. Good, perfect dodge. I'm gonna wait for a stagger to use the ultra morph. Of course, I just messed that up. All right, let's do ultra with how die. Seems good. Let's actually throw down some acid, some damage over time. Spellcasting produces heat. Yeah, did I just explode? That decays over time. Casting spells at full heat will trigger an overheat. Yep. I don't. Oh. Oh my. Right, he was blind before. Now he's not it, because now he has a head that has eyes. He's going to be a little bit more dangerous, I would imagine. Oh, okay. Let's get some DPS going. Back up. All right, ready? We're gonna do a big hit with our good friend Throne. But take some damage in the process. That's all right. Okay, back to Howdai for some DPS. Oh, back up. Yeah, you just stand right in there. That's fine. Oh, phase 3. You were blind because of a bandage that you could have taken off at any point? That seems like a you problem. Oh boy, alright. Oh, caught me. Not much damage though. Big switch. Nice damage. Oh gosh. Oh my. Oh. Oh, and I died because my other character had health and she didn't, and I was busy trying to relive. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Now I'm sure we have to kill all of the phases again. That's okay.
We just bloody die.
Nay, if we were not delivered to her embrace, then we did not truly perish.
It sure felt like dying, mate.
Your assumptions are of absolutely no value. We must find one who knows for certain what ails us.
Oh no, I got frozen. Oh, and there's nothing I can do about it? Oh, I'm on fire. Which means I'm gonna explode, aren't I? Oh, did I miss this? I guess I did. Well, let's just burn while we read. What if I switch essences? Then they take the oh, interesting. We've identified the origin. A drain under the essence labs where residue from our experiments was poorly disposed. The local fungi consumed the organic waste, mutating into a new breed that feeds on the essence surrounding it, absorbing its purity and corrupting in the process. I urge my peers to eradicate it immediately, yet Alerna asked that we first study it. Let us pray that Solon listens to reason this time. Ooh. Oh, Alerna. So, Theron's already hurting. Hopefully we can just skip all this. We can indeed. Uh-oh. Oh, we're actually good. That's fine. Nice dodge. Let's go find our experience or our essence. Good, perfect. Ultra Morph Strike, good. All right, phase 2. Oh, I think we got him poisoned. This is really good damage. Okay, Morph Strike. That was fun. Uh-oh, no stamina. Okay, we're okay. I dare say we're more than... Oh! Okay, that has range on it. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, big morph. There we go. Alright, kill him with acid maybe? That was terrible. Oh, I'm gonna explode and I'm gonna die! I killed myself because of that. So you can kill yourself with overheat, which totally makes sense. That was actually really fun. So I gotta remember How Die's other moves where I can actually use corruption on my other characters.
An essence transubstantiation. But how?
You tell me, Kit. It's what's keeping us here.
We should destroy these heinous contraptions.
No, don't!
Then what, Kerr?
It's not the machine's doing. This is nothing but a tool. Except we could never get it to work like that before. The different variable is, well, us. We're the ones doing it.
Definitely not me, mate.
You're useless, heretic. All of you, bloody useless.
These phylacteries help enhance and stabilize essence mancy procedures. In our case, it merely accelerates the process of recombining our essence.
We could destroy them just to see if it helps. Who knows?
Please, let's not be hasty. They could prove to be of use.
Alright, get a little corruption going. Oh, and I blew up because of overheat. Oh, odd hitbox there. I was going for the Ultra Morph. Huge Ultra Morph, though. Come on now. And already into phase 3. Switch. This is not good. Ugh. Okay, get some corruption. Alright, switch to Anna. Alright, using triangle to dodge is actually super important. No, not again. Wait, no, go back to Anna. Oh, we got lucky. Come on now. Alright, ready? Big hit. Ultimate morph, good. Almost finished. There we go. Impending Truth. That's a really fun way to fight. And we got an ancient catalyst. Excellent. And a mystical catalyst. All right. Great essence released. That's really fun. I have to be honest, that is a blast. Oh my goodness. Right. Well, Did I just do a big old loop? That's the way back. Okay. Well, let's go open this door. We do have to wrap up, but I do want to see. Maybe there's a phylactery on the other side.
As you said, woman, it's clear that the Essence Mancers are behind this. I'll find one who can end my torment, even if I have to slaughter every last cultist in this accursed city.
What? No! Are you insane? What you're saying is monstrous.
If we want some bloody answers, I reckon we should go straight after the head of the snake. Their leader, Solon.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He's the cleverest and wisest man I've ever known. He'll certainly be able to aid us.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be thrust right into some more fighting.
Aye. Solon. That name haunts me still.
All right. Well, no phylactery just yet, but I'm sure there's one coming up. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a part there. So, look forward to at least one more part. But again, if you do want to see me continue with this, please do let me know down in the comments. It is a lot of fun. It takes some getting used to because it's a lot more mechanically inclined than some other Souls-likes. But it's really fun. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying, and I will see you next time.